What is going on, guys, and welcome to the inside of the Super Bus. This is my 37-foot international school bus that I chopped the back half off, brought the rear wall forward, and could park my Jeep on the back. But now we're talking about all of the interior, and as you can see, the main structure of the interior is now complete. I even have TV, couch, and in the back I have a bed platform. Up front, got the electrical box all set up, got all my Cobra radios all set up, got my batteries, and of course the front driver's seat, which is the original seat. Pretty much the only thing that's still inside the bus that is original. As you can see here, I have the Pex Piping right there, blue and the red for the hot and the cold water. Have all these different adapters, all these different fittings, a couple tools to do it all with. Up underneath here, I have a water tank. It is a hot water tank. Oh, it is a electric hot water tank. And underneath here, I do have my fresh water tank as well. I still need to pick up the outside gray water, black water, but that's going to be on order here in a bit. Today, though, it is start talking about this stuff, and let's get it all installed. I do already have the shower pan installed down here on the floor. There's an empty spot here for the toilet, and then this part right here is going to be where we're going to put the mix valve, going to install the shower head up top, and get everything all situated. To start things off, we need to figure out where we want to actually put this. What I'm going to do is build the shower, everything with that, and start working back to the water tank, to the water pump, and the hot water tank. This front piece is supposed to be flush up against basically the mounting surface, wherever the wall of the shower is, where the water's going to be dripping down at. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of board right here, put it in right behind it, put this guy in front of it, and then mount this to this board. With this back bracing now in place, it is time to start worrying about where I'm going to put this guy here. Do I want to put it on this side of that center bracing there, or this side of the center bracing? I wonder. Let me figure this out real quick. Before I mount up this to anything inside of the shower, I'm going to start putting on all these adapters here so I have all the access that I need to tighten everything down. I am going to be using a lot of this Teflon seal tape, whatever, on the thread tape, and seal it up very, very well. I got everything all tightened down, everything all installed on here. Got the same inside diameter, or I guess outside for this, inside diameter for the Pex Piping. I almost forgot this little nub at the bottom. This one is down in case you have like a water faucet or something that goes down for a bathtub. We're not using a bathtub, it's only going to be shower only, so up to the shower head, cold and hot water. That definitely turned out a lot easier than I expected. I just realized I don't remember which side was the hot water and which one was the cold water. Oh, cool. It definitely does have the H and the C. Okay, I'm good. So now I can start figuring out where I want to drill through here for the Pex Piping. I have a couple hole saws I could drill down in here. So my thoughts with the piping. I have a lot of these 90-degree elbows that I'll be able to use for change different directions here and there. And I also have all these clamps. These clamps are supposed to be the super watertight clamps and the tool to go with it, so it clamps everything down. And I said clamps multiple times there, so everything is nice and tight. For that, I need to start drilling holes down through the wood approximately where I want to have the piping go through. I got to do one for the hot water, one for the cold water, and start routing them around.
Starting with the mix valve, it's a lot of measuring, cutting, crimping, throwing another hose in there, measure, cutting, crimping, over and over again just to get it all nice and set up. I'm using the holes through the wood to help retain the Pex Piping in the structure itself. Finishing up with the red one, I switched over to the blue one and did the exact same process to bring the blue down, match the red, and get it all the way through down to the bottom into where it needs to go for the fresh water tanks. I'm also using these little clamps to hold the Pex Piping up against the wood to keep it nice and secure.
I was thinking something up here in the corner. I can't put it up against here because you can't get this out now. If I bring it down, then this is going to be right in your face and it sticks out a little bit farther. So I think the best plan is put this at like almost a 90-degree angle, have this sit somewhere up in here, and have this kind of, this will be straight and tightened down, but have this kind of sit out this way. I think that might work well. And I have the suction cup one that I can kind of hold it up for other things or put it over here, have it point this way or whatever, but I think right up here in this corner is probably going to be my absolute best bet. So this shower head I got specifically because it has an on and off switch at the actual head itself. That way I could take this and I could throw it out the window and be able to turn it on while I'm outside and off while I'm outside. So I don't just turn it on, hang it out, go run around, and then waste all that water. I did also get a 10-foot kind of hose, chain, cable, whatever you want to call it. So I can actually screw it in up here, hang it outside, and probably actually hit the ground. This is a suction cup up here, so I could actually disconnect this, open the window, suction cup it to the side of the window, and then hang this off of it. So I did decide to throw in this cross beam here. That way I have something to brace this piping up against so it kind of holds a little bit better. And then in theory, I have something, an idea for this, but that'll be a little bit later.
And the final touches just to finish off the rest of the plumbing for the bathroom, using those clips again.
With the plumbing installed, ran, and all that, it is time to put up a wall on this side. This wall is going to be made to be removable, so I'm not going to be gluing the wall up against the studs like the rest of them. This will be only screwed in, and I'm going to put screws into specific locations, probably 6 of them, just to hold everything together. That way I can remove the wall later on to, if there's a leak, check for leaks, adjust stuff, or anything like that. So right now I am going to measure all this out and put this final wall up, so that way I can work on painting the inside of the bus. So I decided to do the wall into 3 sections. Got the bottom section, got the 2 top sections. My thoughts on that were, if I'm going to be out in the middle of nowhere and I find a leak that's coming out and I need to start removing some of these panels and move them, I want to be able to do that into different sections, because being able to put it around here is going to kind of suck to be able to take this entire wall off and then put that back. So I do have the 3 sections there, make it a little bit easier. These 2 separate because up here is the main contraption or mixed valve, whatever. So that should give me a lot more access and a lot more ease of being able to adjust that later on. And with that, I think it is time to wrap up this video. If you guys like the video, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to see you guys all next time.